right, so I got about an hour, I think a little over an hour, because now I'm going to Instapot to build up pressure, so hour plus a bit. I think now that I've got dinner and dessert, because dessert's important, on their way, I can finally start decluttering. And we have issue number 1, issue number 2, issue number 3.5. I don't know. That one's a sticky situation. It's a occasional use glassware, that's for sure. And there's nowhere else to put it at the moment. And then the biggest issue is these 2 top shelves need a lot of love. So where to start? So I think the biggest pain in my butt was probably this one and that one, a little bit of that one. And the way I want to do it is the reason why I've been putting it off because I want to know what I use and I don't use. The problem is I have such a hard time reaching a lot of things that interesting noise. There should be no water on in our house right now. The reason I've been putting it off a lot is that I don't know what I want to get rid of yet. But the thing is, it's so cluttered that I feel like I can't use anything. So I've come up with the idea that I clear out the entire dining room table and I'm going to use half of it half of it we use for dinner. I'm going to put stuff on there and then put them into piles where I'm going to box them away. If I find that I'm missing something, I can go and still get it from the basement. It's not a big problem. Our neighbor just came over because it looked like our daughter was abandoned in the front yard and she's just kind of breaking things at the moment. I'm gonna put it in the basement and if I need it, I'll just go get it and bring it back up and then I can use it. And I know I know what I'm using currently right now in the kitchen and I'm just gonna base off of that. And if I haven't touched it, I haven't touched it kind of thing, and just start to take things out and make this kitchen a little bit more functional again. And if you're wondering about the shelf, well, I'll just show you. It's okay. The bottom 2, so this is why I want to declutter the kitchen because I think I need to make this a little bit more, I don't know. We don't let Anna in here much anymore, so that's not the biggest issue, but it's just not stuff we use on a daily basis. Most of this stuff could probably even go in the basement because it's not frequently. The most used thing is this blender, and that's mostly just to grind up things to hide in food, like peppers. So if I grind it up and put it in the sauce, you'll never know. Like, how would you know? Other hard hit areas, this, and I cleaned up a good portion of this. It was way worse yesterday, and a little bit of that too. Top's doing fine. Top's been functional. That's the oil I need to use on these cutting boards, but we'll get there. And then this whole situation is a pain in my butt. I've been looking for the perfect cabinet for just to sit under here and then have 2 little doors. I think what I'm going to do is DIY, usually like the cabinets that sit over the toilet are the perfect size for this, and I was going to DIY a little counter to go on top of it to fit this corner, and I'll have like 2 little cabinets to add in the extra spices for now because I haven't really figured out the solution I want for that yet. And then package these away properly, and then now clean up that. And then the jars are just going to go into, I think, most of the basement for now because I'm not really getting into the canning mode just yet. But I'm getting there. For the harvest season, you would think it would be more canning right now. The thing is, I'm trying to use up the canning I have right now because I canned way too many carrots about this time last year, and now the carrots I think they taste good. Anna likes them, but they're too mushy for Andrew. So they're good for shepherd's pie and other dishes where I think you can put bush carrots into them. So I'm gonna work on that, getting all those canned goods out before restocking. I think the only thing I will restock sooner than later is soup. The cold season's coming up. We're going to probably get sick at some point. Stove's ready. 1 second. like 36 minutes. Okay, back to what we're doing. I think we'll start here though, because the other thing I'm wondering what I should do is make a spot for all Anna's stuff, because there seems to be a growing collection of things for her, and I don't expect it to go down. So when I clean this area out of the extra baking pans and whatever we have in here, I think we'll make a spot in here for her, like in the top corner, in the one cornerish. So maybe I'll do that first. I'll do the hot area first and then work on that. So like I was saying, this bottom area is pretty good already. It's just these, what I'm not using. This is where decision fatigue is coming from. I know I'm not getting rid of them, but at the same time, like, I like the shape of these ones more than those ones, but this matches. I think I'll try the blue set, and if I don't like it, I'll just switch back. Give it my darndest try. This one has and then this one has stuff that I want to take over Anna, and I think once I take over the stuff for Anna, everything will just fit. The problem is right now is that we have these cups, but she hasn't actually been using them, so I'm not sure what to do about that. Same thing with this water bowl. She's not old enough to really figure that out. She's been kind of using the chew toys. I think these are mostly next baby problems now. And now it's summer. Summer's over. I don't think I'm making any freezy pops anytime soon. Also, she just prefers the popsicles, which is probably not healthy, but we don't talk about that. This has been useful for a couple of trips. We haven't actually been using this lid, but we used the bottom part. More stiff. Okay. Let's take back this cover. Oh! Look at this sun cup. Now I know where it went. Yeah, now that all Anna's stuff's out, there's a lot more room. I don't think we have to do... I already did this, like, decluttering of this one a while back, so I'm not too worried about it. I think the rest of this will go and be packed away, I think, in different locations. Anna's carrying her shovel like one. 7 doors. You didn't even get progress out there, getting all the leaves out though. So this one is fairly straightforward because here. I didn't know you were slow close. Are you slow close? No, you're just half-ass close. Okay, well, don't do that. Stay open. This stuff, obviously, if it's in the front, I'm using it, but if you can tell, there's a cubby behind that is hiding things, and they're hiding things because they're not using them, and therefore they shouldn't be in the kitchen. In the future, I would love to get a proper stand thing for my, like a up the counter or something, or actually I'm thinking about building a little nook in the pantry closet, but I haven't got that far in life yet. And if you're wondering, how many baking dishes does one person need? Apparently a lot. Of different colors and sizes. I think the funny part about all these baking dishes is that I don't think I've used over half of them. I knew I had mixing bowls. So I don't host a heck of a lot, but I still want to make it accessible enough that I feel like it's too much of a hassle to get them out to do it. So I think I'm going to gather all the serving things and put them in one spot. So I think I got a couple more. The other cupboard that needs to be done. These are probably the least used things. One of these days we're going to use a big turkey platter. What's in my hopes and dreams. So I wonder if I put the serving stuff, what if I put the mixer, where would I even put it? It's heavy. I could put it on the bottom shelf there. I think it's too tall. I feel like I use everything but the turkey dish often for obvious reasons. I think I'm going to start using the turkey dish more. Because like even my family, like we never really had big Christmases where a lot of people came over. We always cooked the turkey for our family at least, and we always made it special. Like even if it was just our sibling stuff, and that's what I want to do. Turkey's good, so why not, right? You know what the smart thing is? I think the smart thing is I have the like. You're wondering like, oh, where are you gonna cook the turkey in? I cook it out of a big turkey dish downstairs because I don't use it that often. Guess that's right. We should probably put the turkey dish with the thing that cooks the turkey. I can do this. Good. And then these, which are mixing bowls, I want more accessible because I haven't been using them because they're not accessible. Do I like these mixing bowls? Not particularly. What do you want to do? So I like the other mixing bowls more, and I just got another mixing bowl. I keep thinking I don't have any, because every time I look, they're gone. So I think I'll keep these two for now in here as part of the bowls. And I'll put these other two bowls off to the side because I don't think I need them. They're not really great mixing bowls either. I think we'll put the appliances down here. Ooh, that means I can fit the griddle now. Okay, let's get the griddle. Now this can go down here. It'll fit, hopefully, with the other things. And this will be the little appliance corner. Now, is it pretty? No. But it will work. No! George, why? Why are you such a big boy? This is shenanigans. George is just sticking up that it won't close. Can I turn it sideways? I turn it sideways. Oh, it fits. Oh, thank goodness. It's not pretty, but I fit all the appliances in there. And accessible to my bowls and accessible to my cabinets. Now I have another whole gaping hole up there for now. Alright, so this actually freed that one up a little bit, but I'm still not entirely sure how I want to tackle this problem because it's such a high traffic corner and it's awkward things. So it's cutting boards and sieves, and that doesn't sound like it goes again. It really doesn't. I'm not sure how else to fix that problem right now. My other problem is on the other side here. My other problem is that, so I've organized this once or twice now. It's not terrible, it's just overworked as well. And for the most part, I actually do use everything in this cupboard. I'm still slowly switching over the plastics to the other stuff as I get the new lids and whatnot, and they're not exactly pretty. Is there such thing as pretty pots and pans? I'm pretty sure there is. Like, I have these ones, and they're kind of pretty. I think I'm gonna have to like sit and think about this for a little bit because I'm not sure how to move forward at the moment with like there's stuff I knew and I've been like thinking about it, and that was those first 3 cupboards for sure. Like I knew what things that should probably come out even for experiment. But this cupboard and the other cupboard with the cutting boards and sieves is just like I'm not entirely sure just yet. The other thing I need to tackle is the top drawer, actually top 2 drawers of the pantry's little thing I made. Don't know if you ever noticed this, but this is actually from an old desk. And mind you, this desk was destroyed before I got it. It was already in shambles and everything. So I did my best to fix it up, re-oil it, bring it back to life. And I do have a top for it. I just haven't got around to doing that part yet. Putting it back on to make that more finished. And as you can see, a lot of things aren't finished over there. Now I still always some more pillions, like little pillions. Where are those gonna go? I swear I'm decluttering. The table's got a good amount. Like, look at this. It's a good start. It's a good start. Get in somewhere. The Instant Pot is done, so I'm just letting okay, it just dropped. So I'm gonna empty that out and slowly turn the broth and serve dinner. I can show you a picture of that if you're interested. But I'll show you where I left off with my brainstorming. So this looks a lot better. Well, it doesn't seed like it does, but it does, I promise. And it's purposeful. Like the cutting boards, I'm gonna be hopefully oiling and putting into the cupboard. These are jars I need to wash and then I think put all the spices in them and label them for a future cupboard that's gonna go here. And then I got this a little bit more organized, and I now have mixing bowls and the measuring cups accessible. So for cooking and or baking, aka this, is right there. So I should be able to use it more frequently and just be more in time to grab it. Which freed up space here, so that looks so much better. And then that little pile's not staying, so that's pretty much as is. I topped that off. Slowly working for this. That's going one of the jars and the other thing. And I still have to figure out what's staying going and redundant and etc. And then at least got these off the ground. I got a little bit more of the pantry room. I took some of the stuff out of there and put it down here for now because it's bulk. That's soon to be in the glass jars. I think for the most part, maybe keep some here. And then the rest will go downstairs. Working our way over here, I organized it a bit and decluttered a few things. So it's a little bit better, but I won't call it like super functional at the moment. It's going to be disarrayed in probably less than 2 days. On this side, I emptied out a couple things and I didn't touch this, but I emptied out a couple things and organized a little bit more. So it's now a little bit less crazy looking. I think in the future what I'll do is I got so much vertical space. I need to think of a way to do that without making it look dumb. I think my long-term solution would be to build one shelf and that's only half of it, because I hate when it goes all the way back because you can't reach, but if I build a little shelf that's only half the depth of this, I think that will be enough. And then I was thinking about doing the same thing for this. The other thing I thought about is having them being pull-out drawers. Pots, it kind of works for, but I think in reality, I think I might just do it for this. I'll do pull out here and then do a little wooden shelf here for functionality for now. Baking dishes now are all organized for largest to smallest. So now I know because it's hard to tell for these two. And then Anna's area, bowls, and then plates. The blender ended up here, and then that was already in here. It's like a little coffee thing. I haven't figured out if I went in and out yet. A hand mixer as well, and then the rest of the Tupperware. And the glassware, that's occasionally glassware is still up here. That probably should go through, but I'm pretty sure I used all of it last couple holidays. It's just, holiday use wear, unfortunately. And that leads us to the pile. So this is what I've decluttered so far. There's still more to declutter, to be honest, like from drawers to be specific, but now the majority of everything seems to be working a lot more better. Let's see how it works in a couple days. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye. this would be a lot more satisfying, like, you know, just melt off, like fall apart, melt off kind of way. This is quite tough. Turns out there's also a reason to mix cornstarch in water before you put it into a hot soup. Learned that one today too. Whoops. I should have just followed the instructions in the recipe book, but I was trying to save dishes, and so I just made more work for myself.